Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of a Multiplex movie melee. We got ourselves a teams match. Correction, we got ourselves a debut teams match. Both of these teams have not showed up in melee. I guess we have technically seen one of these teams before, but not in melee. Got ourselves the Manhattan Project making their melee debut. Thomas Scully, Kaleb Koho, and a newly formed team. Blaine Canada, which is made up of Ryko Krimniak. I'm sorry, I can't say your last name. You can tell me that when I bring you on. And Eric Moreno. I got Spence here with me. Spence, what kind of match do you think we got here?
Fandom versus Maple Syrup. Danger. I'm just excited to see new teams. Obviously, Koho and Scully are established. They know each other. They've been in each other's direct vicinities. I think they're pretty close. And then Ryko and Eric. I don't know how they met, but it's gonna be interesting to see if they can step up and provide the back and forth needed to win a match like this.
Alrighty, well, bring in the first team, which is Blaine Canada. We got Ryko. Got
How
Eric.
dare you, Mark? How dare you? All right, let's go through this. Okay, it's very simple. It's me nuts. Kermit the Frog is nuts. See, it's very simple. Ryko me nuts. Jesus, it's phonetic. The way you spell it is the way you say it.
Okay. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. We bond over people not being able to pronounce our last names correctly. So that's
right.
That's how we met. Yeah, you were wondering. No, I'm not Canadian, but I always talk in my short melee career. I play Canadians all the time, and I always lose. So if you can beat them, join them. And Ryko is the guy to do that. We should be good. We had a fun match. If he is a very skilled player, he knows everything. And I somehow know a lot about DC League of Super Bets. That's all I should need to make it even.
Alrighty. With that, bring in your opponents, the Manhattan Project. Thomas Scully, Kaleb Koho. Guys, the background's red here. How do you feel about that?
We took a wrong turn to Albuquerque, but when it comes to this, I was like, Holton, you want to bring back Clash? And he goes, go fuck yourself. So I was like, okay. So I'm just going to go team up with Scully then. And so Scully and I are going to, play. I don't know. We're here. We're going to do whatever we can do. Hopefully we get some fandom. That would help. That'd be pretty cool. So
this is very much a fuck it, we ball type feel. Right.
It is fuck it, we ball the team. So yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty then. Thanks for the peek behind the curtain. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. Round number one. It's gonna work like this. You're gonna get 8 questions in 8 general movie categories. You have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, I'm gonna ask for you to show and verbalize your answer. Every correct answer gets you a point, and if any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will be issued a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Anything else before we get started?
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Write down this. Okay. Get started with your first question. The category of comic book movies. Who plays the titular character in 1966's Batman the Movie?
I think this is actually a very good set of teams because we got beautiful beards and glasses versus armchair quarterbacks.
I agree.
Sports reference. Tricky it is.
3,
Spence has seen my Twitter.
1. Pens down. Go to Koho.
Adam West.
Alrighty. Ryko.
Adam West.
Scully.
I guess some things never change. Adam West.
And Eric.
Adam West.
Adam West is correct. Clean sweep on that one. Next question, Spence.
In the category of the 90s. In what 90s family film does a child believe his neighbor to be a serial killer who uses a shovel to kill his victims?
I gotta say, there was a slight panic in my chest because I realized I didn't have my board set up, and I like it a certain way, and it didn't have, and I was writing it down, and
I set up my board like 10 minutes ago, and I realized, I should make it like stand out. Orange and brown is not a good color combination. I think I need to like revamp.
yeah, I don't like TU either. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nobody's gonna get that. Let's go to Ryko.
I think I missed this one. Dennis the Menace.
Okay, Scully
Home Alone.
Oh crap, that's right.
and Eric.
I also said Home Alone, but I don't think it's 90s. So maybe I'm wrong. But Home Alone. That's what I-
Koho.
I'm alone.
Home Alone is correct.
It is exactly 1990.
It popped in my
yeah?
head
Okay.
after.
Going to your next question, the category of animated. Who directed Fantastic Mr. Fox? Little indie movie nobody's heard of.
I think it's pretty fantastic.
I mean, I hope so. It's in the title. Is it like false advertising? If it wasn't, can we sue?
What
Well,
would you call a movie mediocre?
I
Like
guess.
mediocre Mr. Mixelpix? Is that his name?
5, 4.
You know, the name of your co-host was right there.
Well,
I'm nice to Mark. Come on.
yeah,
Wow.
Holy.
No offense.
Scully, what you got?
Silly.
Wes Anderson.
Eric.
Wes Anderson.
Koho.
Wes Anderson.
And Ryko.
The quirkiest of the Andersons, Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. Anderson's correct. Manhattan Project still with the lead, 6-5. Next question.
Oh, that's me. On the category of coming of age. In Risky Business, what kind of business does Joel run out of his home while his parents are out of town?
I mean, I wouldn't have blamed you to call me mediocre. I think I called myself mediocre in like one of my first times hosting a match.
I think after a while, like, you can save the feuding for in the match. When you're hosting, things are like chill. I can insult like the movies you like Varsity Blues. Is that is that what you like?
Yeah, 5,
Yeah, that sucks.
4,
I haven't seen it, but probably does.
2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, it's Eric.
I don't know. I set a bar.
Okay. Koho.
I don't know. I said a brothel.
Ooh,
Okay.
stupid.
Ryko.
He's right, a brothel.
Scully.
It's a brothel.
Brothel is correct. The entirety of
Oh,
Manhattan
yeah.
Project still perfect. They can lead a 8-6. Going to the next question, the category of recent releases. Name 2 of the 4 actors to play the adult Von Erich brothers in The Iron Claw.
Can you hear the
Tiny
fan in the background?
Just a tad. It's not super
Okay.
strict.
I turned myself down to 40 in here to like really make sure, and it's still showing up. I don't know what to do.
I mean, I don't think it's super bad. Super bad. 5, 4.
This is a better movie than Superbad.
Repeat, please, repeat.
All right, that is Canada's first repeat. Your question once again. Name 2 of the 4 actors to play the adult Von Erich brothers in The Iron Claw.
So hear me out. Superbad, mediocre.
Stop.
I can't do that. I was 15. I was like 15 when that movie came out. I can't. That's my film.
I saw it for the first time when I was 22. Not a good time.
Yeah, you could
I watched it when you're like 15, 16, 17.
2, 1.
A little late there.
Hands down. Where the hell are we? Koho.
Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White.
Ryko.
I only got Zach.
You got it. Scully.
Yes, chef. Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White.
Okay. Eric.
I also went for the two easiest ones, Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White. I didn't want to risk Harris Dickinson being wrong.
Me either.
Well, that's right. So
It is right.
Harris Dickinson was also right. The other one was Stanley Simons. I believe that's how you say. It would have been weird if one of you pulled out Stanley Simons. Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, also right. Go on, next question.
next question, category the 1970s. What disability does Sally's brother Franklin have in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Have you seen this?
I have. That's kind of overrated, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't get the hype.
You haven't seen it at midnight.
I can get it. It's just not for me. It just no.
But when it comes to fandom next year, what are you gonna do?
One.
Is it going to be added? I hope
Pens
so.
down. So if you keep your mouth shut, go to Ryko.
Yeah, he's paraplegic on a wheelchair.
Okay, Scully.
And I just said handicapped.
Ryko.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
read
yeah, sorry, Eric. I meant Eric.
Yeah, paraplegic.
Okay. Koho.
I changed wheelchair bound to blind. So
Okay. We definitely can't. We definitely cannot take blind.
I think disabled is like that fits for a lot of.
Okay. Well, we can only accept blame canned as answers. Cannot accept just handicapped. So they will. Canada will get the points. Getting their score up to 9. Manhattan Project will stay up to 10. And with that, no more perfect rounds. As we go into your penultimate question in the category, romantic comedies. Reese Witherspoon and Mark Ruffalo co-star in what 2005 rom-com?
One of the better genres, in my opinion.
I mean, it's the same movie. Like it's a matter of who you throw in the film. Like it.
I don't know. Have you seen? People really like. Oh, I don't know what to say. There's some bad ones people really like, and they're wrong.
This is a deeper conversation. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, Scully.
Just Friends.
All right, Eric.
Just Like Heaven.
Koho.
yeah, I couldn't pull it. I said rumor has it.
Ryko.
Just Like Heaven.
And with that, we have a lead swing. Just Like Heaven is correct. So with that, Blame Canada takes the lead 11-10, going into the final question of the category.
In the category of the 2010s, name one of the cities Carl, Percy, and Martin take their food truck to in 2014's Chef. So I wanted to say this. I watched a video essay yesterday called Anatomy of a Rom-Com. And two of the ones they call all 10 grades are 27 dresses and Something's Gotta Give. And I feel like something's off there.
It is. I don't know what you watch, but
they're
it's
not
wrong.
in the same category as When Harry Met Sally, okay? Katherine Heigl does not sniff Billy Crystal.
We don't have to give credence to this ass
It's
video.
a good video, but it's a shit opinion.
Pens down. Eric, what you got?
No idea. I guess Los Angeles.
Okay. Koho.
Miami.
Ryko.
I guess Chicago.
Okay. Scully.
I also put Los Angeles.
Alrighty. The correct answers we have here: Miami, Austin, New Orleans, and Los Angeles. So everybody, but Ryko getting the point, which ties us up at 12.
Wow.
Okay.
Is that what you have, Spence?
Yep.
Alrighty. With that, we'll bring up the wheel, going into round number 2. It's our wheel round. You know, I usually say it like that and just trip myself up, but whatever. It's the wheel round, guys. You're gonna get each of you gets a spin. If you like, you're gonna spin the wheel. If you like what you spin on the first time, you can keep it. If not, you can like to spin again. But you must keep what you land on the second time. Whatever category you spin on, you get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, or you can check down the multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing here, so please watch each other's asses. It's a team game, you know. The categories that you can spin on today are 21st century Oscar-nominated Hans Zimmer, or Oscars, selected by the Manhattan Project, or the Scream franchise in the 1970s, selected by Blame Canada, as well as musicals, action adventure, 2000s, and family, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Manhattan Project, you are the technically higher ranked team, so we would defer to you. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I say,
You want to defer?
yeah, I say we defer.
All right, they can go first.
Alrighty, then. I mean, we'll go over to Blame Canada. This will be your first spin. And you land on family. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
We dig it, but we can do better, I'd say.
Yeah, let's spin again.
Alrighty. You have to keep it you land on this time. And you land on
Family.
Hey,
It wants us to have family. All right.
Yeah.
I told my mom, no, you're not being a grandmother. All right, let's see what we can do.
Spence was, yes.
All right, Ryko, Eric, are y'all ready for Fast and Furious questions?
Hey.
Family.
Corona, Miami.
All right. First question. Who directed 2015's Pan?
Oh, that's Joe Wright.
Joe Wright?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Ryko, give me both hands up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Apologize.
Yeah.
Joe Wright, yeah. Who's
Yeah,
going to say
I
it?
agree.
Me? All right,
Yeah,
Joe
you
Wright,
go ahead,
final
yeah.
answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Yep.
What U.S. state is Hocus Pocus set in?
It's in Salem. What state is Salem?
Oh, say Boston, Massachusetts.
It's Massachusetts the state? Okay, go ahead.
Massachusetts, yeah. Massachusetts, final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know my states that well, but I know Salem.
Well, I've been to Boston.
Nice.
In Night at the Museum, Larry Daly aspires to have what profession before he becomes a security guard?
Oh,
Oh.
I think it's a writer.
You sure? I
Yeah.
don't remember. It doesn't ring a bell, but if you're feeling confident,
Do you
can
want?
go ahead.
I don't know. Do you want to take a chance, or do you want to go multiple choice?
Let's go
Because
multiple.
I'm-
That's
I'm-
better.
All right, multiple.
Repeat.
Oh, repeat.
Sorry.
Okay.
Repeat. All right.
Repeat.
All right, second repeat. In Night at the Museum, Larry Daly aspires to have what profession before he becomes a security guard?
Maybe now it's ringing a bell. So if you want, if you want to make it sure, maybe multiple choice.
You know what? Let's screw it. Let's go for it.
You wanna go for it? Okay. Go
writer.
for it.
Final answer.
That is incorrect, Manhattan, for the 2 point steal.
So in the second one, he has, I think, his dream job, which he hosts the show.
But
where
he's
he
an
makes his
inventor,
own
right?
products.
Or like an advertiser.
I think he's is it an inventor or an advertiser?
4.
I think it's an inventor.
Repeat the question.
All right, your first repeat, Manhattan. In Night at the Museum, Larry Daly aspires to have what profession before he becomes a security guard?
I think you're right that it is an inventor because he creates the glow in the dark flashlight and he keeps creating products on that show. So let's go inventor.
All right, inventor, final answer.
Correct for the 2 point steal.
All right. My bad.
Oh, no problem. It did ring a bell, but yeah. Now that the same inventor. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
Who plays 11-year-old boy Brian Stevenson in the 80s family film Little Monsters?
Oh, that's what's his? Oh my God, what's his name from?
Fred Savage.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Fred Savage. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
Hey, you knew I was saying Princess Bride.
No.
Princess Bride. I was like,
No, I got you.
okay.
In the Muppet movie, Dr. Honeydew gives an enlarging pill to which Muppet to fight Snake Walker?
Animal. Is that
Go
okay?
ahead,
Will you
yeah.
accept if I say animal? Is that acceptable? Animal. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
If I would have said an animal, final answer, would you have accepted?
100%. That's a phonetically correct answer.
I have seen it, but it's been a while, so good job.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Damn it!
Wait.
We should have went multiple.
Blame Canada
Yeah.
gets a score up to 20. Manhattan Project, that steal, gets a score up to 14. Is that true? You have Spence.
Yes.
Alrighty. We'll bring. There's the mouse. Bring back up the wheel. This will be Manhattan's first spin.
Okay, cool.
You land
Yeah.
on opponent's choice.
We're gonna go with what we wanted.
70s?
Yep.
Yeah, right?
70s. Yeah, 70s.
Alrighty. Yeah.
I really want to dream thinker.
Alrighty. I will ask you questions in 70s. Are you guys ready?
No.
You got it. All right. The first question. Carl Reiner directed what 1979 comedy?
Is it The Jerk? That's The Jerk.
I think so.
The Jerk. Final answer.
That's correct for 2
Yeah.
points. And next question. The Goodbye Girl is set in what U.S. city?
I didn't listen to Boatman enough when he talked about the fucking Goodbye Girl. I don't know. I really have no.
I mean,
5.
you gotta go multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Your multiple choice options are A, Los Angeles, B, New York City, C, Chicago, or D, Detroit.
My first instinct was Los Angeles. That was my first instinct.
Okay.
Did any of those ring a bell to you?
New York, kind of maybe, but like I don't know. That literally a 50-50 shot. So
All right,
4.
I'll go Los Angeles. Los Angeles, final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Canada for the
No,
1
that's
point
not.
steal. Is it A, Los Angeles, B, New York City, C, Chicago, or D, Detroit?
It's New York, 100%. New York, final
What?
answer.
That is correct for
Yeah,
1
that-
point.
that's what
Next
you.
time
I
we'll
haven't
go-
seen that
We'll
one.
go with your guess.
that's fine. That's fine.
All right. And your next question. How many times did Roger Moore play James Bond in the 1970s?
All right. Live and Let Die. Spy Who Loved Me, Man with the Golden Gun.
Golden Gun
Moonraker.
and Moonraker, so it's 4.
4. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Nice.
We got Fandom in the 70s. Let's
Made
go.
by Fandom.
I was gonna say Fandom.
Penultimate question in the category. In Serpico, what internal crime does Frank report to a high-level investigator that he tells him to not worry about?
Okay, so the whole movie's about taking bribes. It's bribery. Like that's through all of it. It's about they're taking
Then,
bribes.
then let's just go with that.
Well,
5.
hold on. There's also the thing where he changes who takes the booking.
3.
Repeat the question.
I'll use a repeat. Yeah.
All right, that is, man. Second repeat your question again. In Serpico, what internal crime does Frank report to a high-level investigator that he tells him to not worry about?
Yeah, it's bribery. It has to be bribery. So, bribery.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
That has to be.
All right, your final question in the category. The China Syndrome has its inciting incident happen at what kind of location?
A nuclear power plant. I've seen
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
A nuclear power plant. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. And the lead. The Manhattan Project gets a score up to 22. Blame Canada at 21. Is that what you have, Spence?
Exactly.
Alrighty. That means we'll be moving on. Round number 3. It's our Pick Your Poison round, in which our teams have drafted before the match from our list of general categories. They will now draft from that drafted list of categories right here, this match. Figure out what they'll answer for in round number 4, which is round number 3. I mean, questions of 1, 2, 3, 4 points of value. The categories that they can select from today are fandom, horror, Oscars, classics, family, 1970s, 2010s, and directors. Have our teams select their categories, and hopefully we come back and finish this shit out. All right, back categories have been selected. Refresh on the score. Manhattan Project is ahead, 22-21, which means we will start round 3 with the team that is behind. Blame Canada. Just a reminder: both teams have one repeat. We will go until we are either out of questions or one team has been mathematically eliminated. So, Canada, what would you like to take for your 1-point question?
It's family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with
Yeah.
family.
All right, family. Yeah, Spence asked you questions in round number 2, so I'll ask you your questions in round number 3. So your 1-pointer, family. Name both sports Air Bud has played in his theatrically released films.
It was
So what?
basketball. What was the other one? Was it?
That's the one.
was
That's the
it
one I know.
football? It's football, right?
That
Yeah,
was
yeah, it's football.
theatrical? Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
Football, American football, and
And basketball.
basketball.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, I was,
Okay.
I'm glad you
well,
clarified American football. I
well,
was
I
thinking
mean-
soccer for some reason.
We would
because
have
that's
taken
my
football. We would have taken football. Doesn't matter. Okay, it's tied up,
Okay.
22-22. So back over to Manhattan Project.
We'll do the one in classics.
All right, your 1-pointer in classics. Who directed Persona?
What? I literally did not get
Okay.
it.
Who directed Persona?
Persona?
Persona. So let's just name all the big ones.
The
We got,
fuck is this movie? I've
we got
never.
we got Billy Wilder. William
It's not Billy Wilder. It's not Frank
Um,
Capra.
5.
John Ford, I guess. I don't know.
Go for it.
John Ford. Final answer.
Is it Bergman?
That is incorrect. You're looking for Ingrid Bergman. Or sorry, Ingmar Bergman.
Ingmar.
Okay.
I also get them confused for some reason. Ingmar?
Yeah, I was about to say no. Wait, that's not right. It's Igma, whatever.
All right.
1 point.
So Manhattan, what would you like? What would y'all like for your 2-point question?
20 times.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, 2-pointer in 2010s. Who plays the titular character in Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Michael Cera. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Alrighty, with that, Manhattan has taken the lead. So we go back up to Canada. Would you like to take for your 2-point question?
What do we have? We have horror. Let's take horror. I think directors and 70s. I think we can probably do. Or what do you think?
70s for sure. We're keeping for the 4 point.
Yeah. What do you think? Horror or directors?
I think
We're both good at
directors-
directors. I think we're both good at directors, and horror can go deep on the 3 and 4.
Well, that's right. Let's do horror for 2 points. then.
Yeah, let's do horror for 2. Yeah.
Alrighty, horror for 2. Your question. Max von Sydow plays Father Lancaster Marin in what horror film?
The Exorcist.
The Exorcist. Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer. Sorry, I forget the final answer. Yeah.
Yeah, no
That
problem.
is correct for 2 points.
Man, I don't hit that.
All right, so alrighty. We're all tied up, so we're gonna go back over to Manhattan Project. What would you like for your 3-pointer?
So I'm gonna put the ball in your hands on 4, and we'll just do Fandom at 4. So let's do Oscars at 3.
Oscars.
All right, your 3-pointer in Oscars. Which 2018 film was nominated for Best Director, Best Foreign Language Film, and Best Cinematography?
Roma.
That's Roma and Cold War. But okay. Nominated for director, foreign language, and cinematography would be Roma.
4.
I'm gonna use the last repeat. Repeat the question.
All right, your last repeat. Which 2018 film was nominated for Best Director, Best Foreign Language Film, and Best Cinematography?
I'm wondering if they say nominated means that it didn't win. Either way, Cold War and Roma are both correct.
Okay, well, just go with with Roma, I guess.
Roma, final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Cold War.
Can we let's challenge that, because even if they won all 3, they were still to be nominated for all 3. Like if the question was looking for Cold War, they should have specified and did not win. So we're gonna challenge on the basis that Roma is also nominated for all 3, and if you wanted Cold War, we should have been told not.
Let's go for it.
Is that a challenge?
All right, we're back after the challenge, and we have conferred that we have seen that Cold War. Roma was nominated for Best Director, Foreign Language Film, and Cinematography, and the question didn't specify anything else, so Roma was a correct answer. So Manhattan Project will get 3 points on that one, getting the score up to 27. We'll bounce it right back over to Blame Canada for their 3-pointer.
Directors.
Yeah, directors.
Alrighty. It's your 3-pointer and directors. Question. Who directed Catch 22, Carnal Knowledge, and 1994's Wolf?
Mike Nichols. 100%.
Yeah, that's right.
Mike Nichols, final answer.
Final answer.
What did
That
I
is
say?
Also
correct.
fine answer, but also a
Oh,
final answer.
I'm sorry, I meant final.
That is correct for 3
It's-
points.
It is right on both ends. It is a fine answer.
So, Manhattan Project, are y'all ready for your 4-point question in Fandom?
All right,
Do it.
All right, your question. In the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, what does the White Witch need to be freed from the wall of ice that she's trapped in?
She needs Caspian's blood.
Yeah, go for it.
Caspian's blood. Final answer.
That is correct for 4 points.
Oof, Jesus Christ.
All right, so with that, and Project gets a score, 31.
Do we have a repeat?
Yeah, 31.
Yes,
have
you
one
have a
repeat
repeat.
left.
You have one repeat. You have one repeat. You got one question left. Your 4-pointer in the 1970s. Your question. In what 70s film is someone sent to receive the brain of Hans Dolbruck, but ends up dropping it?
Young Frankenstein. Abnormal. Young Frankenstein. Final answer.